All right, so this is the athlete CEO sphere. So there's rings, as you can see, and then different titles. So the essence of this video is to highlight how athletes need to protect themselves for deals, opportunities. Just as athletes, we get a lot of deal flow, we get a lot of opportunities, get a lot of things coming our way. And this is kind of like the level of defense that you need to have and the level of like the overview of how your team or your sphere should be. So this is you. If you're an athlete, the athlete CEO. You are a business. I highlight that all the time. If you're an athlete, you're a business. So this is you, athlete CEO. Within your circle, just you. You have your consigliere. So I'm a big fan of like mafia movies. Take that for what you will. And every like mob boss has a consigliere. So if you watch Godfather, um, the German consigliere, like he's his right hand man. If you think about it in sports, LeBron James, Maverick Carter. You got Stephen Curry, Jerron Smith. You have Kevin Durant, Rich Kleiman. That type of role, that consigliere, like the last line of defense is this person. Everything goes through this person. Matter of fact, it's probably before it gets to him, it has to get to him or her, depending on who your consigliere is. So this is probably the most vital role because this piece connects you to everything else, if that makes sense. So consigliere, this is the person that is your no guy or your no gal. This is the person that's giving you an extra set of eyes, doing the background checks, making sure that everything that comes through the funnel to you, it's siphoned by. So by the time it gets to you, it's either a yes or no. It's not like let's think about it, let's do this. This is the most important. Within that, because you have a moat, it's important to build your moat. In medieval times, in war, the king, the castle, they had a moat of water around them so that it was harder to get to the king, the main source. So within that, you have in your tier one, you have your manager, your agent, your assistant, your board of advisors, or your mentor. So I like to call this area, this is your kitchen cabinet. This area right here, that's your kitchen cabinet. Abraham Lincoln was famous in saying you have to have your kitchen cabinet. At least I think it was him. Someone is going to have to fact check me. But presidents have their kitchen cabinet. So this is where they go to, like when you have sets of ideas, philosophies, strategies that you want to implement. They help you kind of lead that way. So if I use LeBron James as an example, because I used him before, you got LeBron James, athlete CEO. His consigliere is Maverick Carter. But then, if you follow LeBron James, he has his, they like to call LRMR. They're Rat Pack. And you have Rich Paul as his manager agent. You got Ernie Ramos as his like chief of staff or assistant. Let me write that down actually. Chief of staff or assistant, depending on how you want to look at it. You got your board of advisors. I know he has some like big time lawyers, advisors that help him. You got mentors, different things like that, whether it's like a Jay-Z, Magic Johnson, whoever that is. So you got your athlete CEO, that's you. Then you got your consigliere. Within that, the next tier, this is your kitchen cabinet. The tier after that, these are like your generals. So say you go to war, I like to use analogies. You're a king, you're going to war. President, you go to war. These are your generals. These are your generals. They're going to go out. They're going to protect you. They're going to give you strategy. They're going to give you a lay of the land. They're going to help you understand your playing field. So as an athlete, what does that look like? You got your accountant, your auditor, your publicist, your financial advisor, your lawyer, social and media people. So these are your generals. They're the ones that you hire. You hire out to help you achieve your mission. And whatever your mission is as an athlete, that's important. That's for you to decide. And that's going to help you decide what type of generals that you have. They don't have direct access to you like your kitchen cabinet, but they do have an idea of how you want to go about what you need to go about. All right, and then the last tier is the tier outside. So you got your nutritionist, chef, the personal trainer, barber stylist, the plug, the digital team. Anything else can come outside of here. It's like probably things that help you enhance the vision or whatever you're trying to do. So the plug, everyone has that person that can get them into different things or like different things that they want or access to certain things. You have access to them. They don't necessarily have access to you. So as you get farther away from the sphere, the less access they have to you. They have to go through this level. Then they have to go through this level. Then they have to go through this level. So, for example, the barber stylist, yeah, you have a relationship with your barber and stylist, but your assistant will probably be handling that relationship so they don't have a direct correlation contact to you. Same with nutritionists and chef. Like this all protects you as an athlete. You have to understand that you are a business. People are going to be trying to come from different angles, wherever it's from the side, from the top, from the bottom. It doesn't matter. And these spheres are like blockers to avoid getting to you. So if they get past this one, all right, that means it's something worthwhile. If they get past this one, wow, it's something worthwhile. And then finally, to the final stage, if they get past your last line of defense, that means it's a decision that you need to make, yes or no, or further involvement so that you can enhance whatever it is that you want to enhance as a business. But a lot of times, a lot of these businesses right here, they don't need to even get past this level. They don't even need to get past this level. If they get past this level, all right, this is where the generals come in to block these efforts. It's really important that you understand your athlete sphere as an athlete so that you can be more efficient, more productive, more economical, and more prudent around the decisions you make as an athlete, both on and off the field. I want you guys to take this to heart, understand this, because as an athlete, the deal flow is going to be plentiful. The opportunities are going to be plentiful. The amount of people that are going to try to get you to say yes are going to be plentiful. So your operation is to create a sphere and build a moat around you with the teammates in place, with the generals in place, with the kitchen cabinet in place, so that you can make sure that it's easier to make the decisions to help you win at the end of the day. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Make sure you take some time to make note of it. Definitely think you will find value in this, and we'll go from there. With that being said, that's it.